Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to our Afternoon Express cook-along. Now, if you're known to be the one with a sweet tooth, then this indulgent part of our cook-along is just for you. A banoffee pie is always a winner after any meal and is so quick and easy to whip up. Chef Robin shows us how he's put together this delicious doubling up on the indulgence with a delicious, generous topping of Clover Bliss chocolate medium cream dairy dessert. Now, Chef, before we go any further, I said enough is enough. Behind every strong man is a woman. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
And we found out about the incredible woman in your life that I thought an Afternoon Express cook-along is not done if we don't invite her into the kitchen. And I believe that she's the mastermind behind this recipe. So without further ado, please help me introduce to you the wife behind Chef Robin, Robin! Yebba, yebba, yebba. Robin, girl, now between you and me, is here a headache? The silence says everything behind the table. She's saying, netta piki.
But there's always a meal that can fix that.
Oh, wow.
Always
Seems like a true queen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, Chef Robin and Robin, yes, do not get confused. They're both named Robin. Who knows how it goes down at the family bride? Who knows who's talking to who? They say they know. Robin squared is how we'd like to call them. So what do we need for this recipe?
Well, this is in actual fact my wife's banoffee, Tart, so maybe she should introduce all of that.
So, over and above the chocolate that goes over the top, I've got a cocoa allergy that is not really normal around, you know. So for me, there's only 4 ingredients, which is biscuits, cream, caramel, and banana. That's it. Nothing else.
Easy. And this almost sounds like something that's in everyone's fridge or pantry.
Everyone's fridge.
Oh, I'm here for it. This is going to be delicious and truly blissful to me.
I know exactly, Palisa, and you know me and my sweet tooth. Like, if there's one thing that I constantly struggle with, it's the sweet tooth. But I'm loving the fact that this is quite a simple and easy recipe, perfect for homes that don't want to spend too much on a dessert. And the other thing is, because it's so simple, you then get to add all your other flavors. You can add fresh berries, you can add whatever you prefer. But today we're adding Clover Bliss.
Yeah, I'm so here for the Clover Bliss. I mean, so let's get cooking. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for action. I mean, I'm going to take the chef hat off your head.
Yes, you may.
And just put an invisible chef hat on wifey here. Will you please pass me some banana?
Could we get some cream, please?
Well,
oh, some cream.
Yeah, now that chef has mentioned, you're talking about cream. Like, there's no banoffee pie without cream, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to put you guys onto a bit of a challenge, right? I'm going to have husband and wife whip up some cream for us. Let's see, first of all, who whips it up to the stiff peaks.
No.
Second of all, whether you can keep it over your head for 3 seconds, like we always say. If it's not whipped enough, it
To me, unacceptable. That guy lifts weights during the day.
Well,
I sit in front of a computer.
Palisa set you up already, said behind every strong man is a woman.
Absolutely.
So,
And I have
for
a
all
team
of us,
of women. Yes, so.
So I'm going to give you this. So since we are doing a challenge, I was going to get the second one for you, chef. Don't worry, I'm here to work, honey.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to bring in the second one. Essentially, this cream is so indulgent, so decadent, that even the countertop wants it in on the treat earlier.
Oh, yeah.
But
Thank
don't worry, this is completely ready for action now. And I guess I can say, on your marks, get set, go. And in the meantime, I'll be also whipping up some bananas.
Yes, so you and I are going to be slicing up these bananas. Look at chef already going.
Yeah, it's all in the wrist. That's all it's about.
Yes, do me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're slicing up some banana here. And then after that, we've got some caramel sauce that we made earlier. So once you've made your caramel sauce, you pop it in the fridge. It gets a little harder, you know, once it's been there. So we're going to just use our spatula to soften it up a little bit, just to whisk it up a bit.
Okay.
And then we'll mix everything else together. But well, we hope that you guys get it to stiff, because if you guys don't, then there's no dessert.
Oh, no, we can't have that.
Now,
like
Robin,
a best part of a meal.
Oh, okay. So, Robin, you were also saying that this recipe is essentially inspired by an allergy.
Yes.
An allergy that you've had to overcome. A lot of people right now, as they do head into the winter seasons and autumn, it also might agitate some of their allergies and those sensations that are just so difficult. So what's the one thing that you've always had to try to remember, whether you're visiting loved ones, whether you're at home or going to a restaurant, to make sure that whatever you are allergic to isn't there? Do you just ask up front?
I ask up front.
Wow.
You need to remember that when you have an allergic reaction, to some people it's very, very soft. In my case, it's anaphylactic shock. It's that kind of extreme. So even getting too close to the chocolate would close my chest. So this specific recipe is actually how I found out that I had the cocoa allergy, because it's actually made with chocolate on the top. My niece was actually eating it one Boxing Day, and she gave me a spoon of it. And as I was walking out, my face started swelling, lips started swelling, went straight into anaphylactic shock. And I've stayed away from it ever since. So I read literally everything.
That must have been so scary for you, I can only imagine. And as a husband, I mean, he's so hard at work, he's hardly listening.
And he loves chocolate.
How protective are you of your wife?
Very.
Yeah.
Extremely. I read labels all the time now. Especially when it comes to sweet treats and so forth.
You kind of
That's
have
the one
to.
thing that we've had to make sure we've done lots of research on. And in order to obviously protect her in that kind of way.
So Valentine's Day looks very different in your household.
I'm such a cheap date.
Yes.
You know, such a cheap date.
Yeah, I love it, and I'm so here for it. But something that I'm also very much here for is the banana that goes into this recipe. Because the banana is...
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. Oh my gosh, South Africa, and I just did my hair.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah,
then it's
let's
Chef
not
Robin
try
for
that
the
with
win.
Bible. Let's not try that with Bible, please.
I started sweating immediately, Mzansi. Ooh, I can't. Okay, no, but that says that you are good to go. You're ready for action.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the
So,
sign.
Robin, you failed. Well, you
Of
came
course
last.
I did.
Or do I need to take over there, babe?
It's so much easier when it's plugged in.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's electric, no, I'm here for it. But I was still just expressing my love for bananas, the potassium in bananas. You know, I used to be a drum majorette growing up.
Wow.
And before any match, before any tournament, everyone used to just chow bananas, get that energy. And then after chowing the bananas, we would use the peels to polish our boots.
Yes.
They would always come out sparkling every time. Throw away that polish and keep your banana peels. Talk about sustainability and talk about upcycling. I'm here for it.
So we can just layer the bottom with some biscuit.
And do you just layer
Yeah,
it?
you just layer them down there.
Because normally, Palisa, this kind of recipe would require that people crush the biscuits, whichever business you use, make it into a crumb, add some butter, add this, add that. So
Thank
this is
you.
quite a simple recipe in that it's already been simple for you because you just have a layer of biscuits at the bottom.
Just layer the biscuits whichever way, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to make it perfect. Okay,
Me.
All right.
there we go.
What else can I do
And
for
then-
me?
All right.
You're going to
Can I mix
fold
that?
the
Yes,
caramel
chef.
in.
Okay, so we're going to now fold the caramel that has now frozen and it's quite hard into that soft peak that Chef Robin has already done. And when you fold, we just go from the outside in, hey?
Yeah.
Just like that, just to make sure it's all incorporated quite well. Now, when it comes to other sweet treats, what do you like to whip up?
Well, it's not really interesting for anybody else because it never includes chocolate. You know, it's quite difficult. But I try and come up with as much fridge tarts as I can, which includes the caramel and cream, because it's the closest I'm going to get to some form of chocolate.
There you go.
Wow.
Palisa,
Yeah.
may I ask you please to pass me the bliss so we can actually start assembling this? Because
fold that.
yes, we've got one that we made earlier, and you see how stiff the peaks are there. It's looking awesome. And if you don't add eat chocolate, obviously you can use the different kinds of bliss because there's so many different flavors that bliss comes in. We've got the clover bliss that is plain yogurt. We've got clover bliss. Today we're using the chocolate dairy dessert. So that's what we're going to pour into here, and I'm going to plop this in here, chef.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to add some of the bananas that we made a little earlier. You're going to
Yeah,
make
so you
some
can just
swirls.
add bananas
Yeah.
now.
Awesome
So first bananas.
stuff. And that is
You
our
just
dessert.
chuck them.
Simple
There we
and
go.
easy.
It seems like
It's as easy as pie.
over there on that
Literally.
side, you guys are already done and dusted. Here, we're still putting the finishing touches on ours because we're just trying to make it perfect. But to get this recipe, please just head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.
Made with love by Clover.